Hi everyone, and welcome to another shaving video and another new soap being used today. As you've seen in my last video, I used the Fat Tip Piccolo and it was judged by a lot of people as being similar to the Muhle R41 for its aggression. Myself, I found it roughly the same, and that's what I'm using today. It's the Muhle R41 or Muhle R41, and I'm going to compare it for aggression. Personally, yeah, the Fat Tip Piccolo is an aggressive razor, open comb, and you know that blade. You can feel the blade straight away. You can feel its exposure, if you like. But you can also feel it with this. Not much difference in the two, in my opinion. Anyway, I'm going to use it today, and I'm using the same blade I used in the Fat Tip because I haven't used it since, this blade, and it's the Wilkinson Sword, as I say, been used once. So this is a 3-piece razor, non-adjustable, and another one with 3 notches, which is good blade holding. It holds the blade in position, and then put the blade guard on the head and then screw it in. Beautiful razor, this, nice and tight. No, there's a slight blade exposure, but I mean, look at that. It doesn't look as aggressive as the Piccolo, but believe me, it's quite deceiving. It is an aggressive razor. So new soap, looking forward to this. Mitchell's WoolFat, and the smell is unbelievable. Now, a lot of people said you might have a job lathering this up, so be careful. So using the Smoke again, look at this. Using, if you can see it, the big, look at the mess on it, the Big Shave Scuttle. And what I did was similar to the sandalwood, Geotrumpers sandalwood. I took some shavings off the puck or the soap like this, and I've put them in the bottom of the scuttle like this. And then I put hot water, filled the scuttle in here, and as a viewer suggested, what he did was he said instead of soaking the brush separately, leave it in the hot water you're soaking your soap in, which I did. And then I drained some out, left some in the bottom, and then really started to work. There's no glycerin in this. And so this is the Mitchell's WoolFat, and as you can see, look at that, probably way too much, but this is how it's peaked. See the peaks? Just as I like it. So there's an idea for you. Seems to work well, this soaking. Just while you have a shower, just wet the face again. But it seems to work, because it sort of semi-dissolves the soap, and then the brush and the Big Shave Scuttle's got ridges as well, so as you mix it up, it really sort of aerates the soap and water and combusts into this latherness. Right, so Muhle R41 with a second-hand Wilkinson Sword blade, Smoke 830, love this, look at that, love this brush, Big Shave Scuttle and Mitchell's WoolFat. Have a snifter. That's lovely, isn't it? Oh, it's lovely. Very, oh, look at this. Look at this. Dropping it off. Oh, the smell of this is beautiful. and it's not even a citrus. Oh, this is lovely. This brush, I cannot believe how soft it is out of the box. Look at that. Oh, this is... This is lovely. You could add glycerin to this. It would give it that sort of a silky sheen. But I'm going to try it without. So on to the first pass. Yeah, there's in my opinion, the Piccolo and this are very similar. You can really feel the blade on both, and as soon as you touch your skin with it, you think, whoa, be careful. And but the aggression, as I say, they feel quite similar. I tell you, this leaves us quite impressed with this soap. Leaves a lovely sheen. Do you know what this reminds me of? It's a similar... I know people are going to say, nah, nothing like it. It's a similar uniqueness as Old Spice. And by that I mean Old Spice was on its own out there. As soon as you smelt Old Spice, it's only Old Spice. You know, it was one of them smells. And this is a sort of a... It's a similar, beautiful soap scent. Which is similar to that for me. Can you see me there? Sorry. For a first pass, that is lovely. Oh, this is lovely soap. Look at this. I've made too much, you see. Oh, it's a lovely, woohoo, look at this, all of my shirt and everything. Bugger it, let's have a party. Beautiful, goes on lovely. Lovely soap. Very unique smell. A smell I really like. Like I say, it's a similar sort of nice smell, like Old Spice, one of those smells. Its own unique smell, beautiful, lovely. And you know, thanks to everyone leaving comments in, you know, below these videos, you know, with suggestions of different soaps and colognes and different ways of creating lather, all sorts of things, changing handles. Somebody said the Yuma, they found a good razor, but the handle's too small. And you can interchange handles if it's got the same thread, so you could put this I41 onto the Yuma, just for a shave. You know, there's no laws against it. Whatever works, and that way, you know, it not only gives me ideas and helps me. Hopefully, these videos give other people ideas and help them. Other people read your comments as well as me, so it helps them, and you know, it all goes round. It's a big, it's fantastic, really. Across the growth. Yeah, don't be deceived. You know that open comb with a fat tip is an open comb. You comb your hair with it if you want to chop it off. But this is a sort of semi-open comb, and you think, it's not that aggressive. You be careful. Never judge a book by its cover, because it will bite. Oh, it's lovely. I can go over and over with an R41. Excellent soap. Listen to that. I was just saying earlier, talking about food, we were having a homemade curry, and my wife likes a mild curry, and I like a curry with a bit of a bite to it, quite hot. Not as hot as I can enjoy it, where I'm eyes are sweat, you know, eyes are watering, and I'm like, I don't mean that. I mean, you know, when you know who's got a bite to it, bit of chilli in it, whatever. Anyway, I like my meat, bit of a meat man. I like, you know, all sorts of meat, every savoury, everything really. And my wife's a vegetarian, so she said, I'm going to make a curry with corn, sort of like a chicken but made of corn. So I thought, alright then, I don't mind, I'll try it. Well, she did the curry, added chilli and garlic to it, and do you know what, I've got to hold my hands up and say it was the nicest curry I've ever had. Could I tell it wasn't chicken? Yeah, because I knew before it wasn't chicken, so I could tell, but it wasn't sort of a horrible substitute. Really enjoyed it. It was the nicest curry I'd ever had, so I'd have it again. I'm surprised at myself really, because, you know, I'm one of these, I like my meat and that's the end of it, you know. So, but I definitely have it again. And yeah, you don't know about my personal tastes of food, yeah. But I tell you what, ooh, very impressed. You get to a stage sometimes when you've got most razors, or well, I haven't got most razors, but when you've got a majority of razors and soaps and creams and blades and brushes, and you think, well, that's it, I've hit the peak now, there's no sort of surprises to come. I tell you, there is. Because that little piccolo is a little secret gangster, really, because very reasonably priced as well. Nice and easy. Any pickups? Oh, very slight, but I'm very Oh, that's an excuse to put more on. Soddy. There we go. Not much. Oh, there you are. Beautiful. Right then, so just rinse off. Right. Very, very pleased. Oh. Oh, lovely. That's lovely. So, Arko Action today. Oh, just a tingle. That's lovely there. I give this an outing as well, another Nivea product, Nivea Soft. You've seen me use it before. Good stuff this, on your hands, face, wherever you want really. There you go. Oh, I'm chuffed a bit. Well, just to recap, oh, that's lovely this. Good cream this, fairly. Very important, neck area. No cuts, no nicks. Because I did have, as I said in the previous video, a bit of I caught here a while ago, well, about a week ago or something. And I re-caught it when I was using the piccolo I got. And but it didn't bleed much, you got to be careful. Because sometimes they don't heal, do they, when you keep catching them. Okay, so to recap, the Muhle R41 3-piece non-adjustable aggressive razor. Personally, it's my opinion, you know, I would put it the same as the fat tip piccolo in aggression, because this looks less aggressive because of the semi-open comb as to the fat tip fully open comb. They're both 3-piece razors, non-adjustables, but you can feel the two of them. As soon as you touch your face with that blade, you can feel that blade and you think straight away, wow, aggressive. So in that score, to me, as I said, they're on the same level, they're on the same sort of railway track, following each other. But that's my opinion. The Big Shave Scuttle, fantastic bit of kit. It's going to have to be washed. As you can see, Mitchell's WoolFat puck or soap. I cut it on like little slices. Everybody's different, little slices. You could grate it, whatever you want to do, or put the whole puck in. But I don't want to leave it in this scuttle, you see, so otherwise I would do that, leave the whole bar in. But as it is, I cut what I need into thin sort of like crisps, or like potato chips you call them in America, and then put them in the scuttle as you've seen, soak them in hot water along with a brush. Good idea that. And when I'm ready to shave, just drain some of the water out and then really went for it, and as you've seen, it really lathered up, didn't dissipate on the skin, it stayed there, left me a lovely sheen. As you can see, I was using the R41, and that takes no prisoners on your skin, and you know, well, the proof's in the pudding there. It's not burning, it's not sore, it's lovely. And then what do? Shaved with it. Then we use the Arko Action. That's lovely stuff. And to finish off, the Nivea Soft Moisturising Cream. Mitchell's WoolFat, fantastic soap, a unique soap. I love the smell of it. As soon as I smelt it in that box before I even used it, I knew I'd like it. It's one of those soaps, like Old Spice to me. It's one of those unique smells that only this will smell like, and I love it. So yeah, another fantastic shave, very pleased. So thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next shaving video.